See you next year, buddy. So it's January 2019, Christmas is over for most people, not quite for me yet though, because the delivery I've been waiting for since the start of December has literally just arrived. Let's crack it open. So yeah, I originally placed the order for this guy on the 4th of December. It's now the 3rd of January. So all my Christmas has just been spent watching UPS. Wrong way up. It's heavy. Okay, it's a nice size. So it's the WOWGO electric skateboard KT model, kicktail. So we've got the back bit there. It's not like the traditional longboard. I figured for sort of more urban riding with tight corners and stuff, it would be a bit more manoeuvrable, not having to get off all the time. That's absolutely awesome. What a beast! So, what extras have we got? So that must be the little wall mount piece. So obviously that can just go on the wall, hang the board on there. It's a nice little addition. Whether it'll stand the test of time, I don't know. So, extra foam bits that seem to be the kind of same size as these. I guess you maybe use those if you're replacing a deck or something, because you can buy different decks. Because ultimately, it's the same kit components throughout the WOWGO range. I think whether you're getting the mini, God, what's the other one called? S2. So this is one bit I wasn't expecting. It looks like I have got. Wow, that's impressive as well. It's come from China, but it's got a UK plug on it. So they've obviously looked at where I was shipping it to. This is cool though. I've got a spare set of wheels, presumably. So, unexpected, nice touch. One remote. Feels very lightweight, very lightweight. Charger. Little light, I did read a bit about this. Get all those components out of the way. Get rid of this guy. Let's have a look at the board. The controls are pretty simple. So around the side here, simple power button. Hold that for the second or so. And then the same with the remote. We've got the power button here, so just hold that down for a second and it all comes to life. So these LEDs here shows the battery if you just push the power button briefly. So I've got full battery there, that's all good. And then if you push this button down here, which is the speed button, there's 3 different speeds available. So 1, which is the slow speed, 2, which is the medium speed, 3, which is that one, and then obviously you press it again and it's back to the slow. And then I guess you just roll this guy and... yes, look at that, look at that. So that's like the next fast mode. Whoa, hear the difference on that straight away. That looks super fast. No way. I'm not standing on that board that fast.
What's going on down here?
Hello, what are you doing? Have you come for a look?
Yeah. How do you turn it on?
Use that little roller switch.
Oh yeah. So if you want to go super fast, look, go past fast that's going. And if you try to stop it, it won't stop.
So we did have a belt drive one. You could kind of hold it and stop it. So I'm going to try and hold it. Go slow. Ah, Jesus.
It hurts, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yeah, so with the WOWGO, all the motors are sort of direct drive motors. There's no belts, no pulleys, no things like that. So yeah, if you're grabbing hold of that, it's going to take your wrist out.
So you might be thinking, why are these ones not moving while these are moving? If you look, those two are moving, those two not. Because so if you think of a car, back wheels are driving, then these wheels are just going along. So these two are like the boss wheels, and then these guys are following after.
So it's good to know that little girl was listening when I gave her the lesson on what the difference between a four-wheel drive and a two-wheel drive car is. I don't think she paid attention to that.
Did?
Okay, so that's the WOWGO KT out of the box. We've had a little muck around with the controls. I think the main thing to do now at this stage is get it outside. So, what do you reckon, Els?
Well, should we go to the park and can I take my bike so I can have some races? Please.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's see you at the park. Hi guys, right, we're at the park now. I've got my nice owl hat on and I've got my bike right there. And my dad's got his electric
So we've got the board,
skateboard.
we've got the helmet as well for safety first.
Oh, look.
Although you might see from the little red bit on my head, it rubs a little bit, but it's alright.
And this skateboard, good, mega fast.
Okay, so I'm going to give it the first go. Hopefully I'm not going to go on my arse. See how it goes. Safety first. Leaning forward as well, that's key. Here we go. Oh my God. Ah! Right, I don't know if the helmet's a little bit excessive, but I don't want to lose all my teeth. It's crazy. I think I'm quite lucky because I used to skateboard when I was like between 16 and 18. So surprisingly the whole balance thing's still there. It's mental. Hi the ducks. Right, I've managed to get to the top setting. It's scary, so scary. Right, so back home after a quick first out into the park. I have to say that thing's absolutely awesome. So the last board I had did 12 miles an hour and I absolutely cacked myself. This bad boy does a massive 24 miles an hour. I don't even get close to that. I very briefly made it to the third speed mode, the top speed mode, and Christ almighty, that's insane. Absolutely going to hurt myself at some point, inevitable. So WOWGO KT board, yeah, absolutely awesome. Also, one thing that I wasn't sure about when I ordered it was, do I get the 2S? I didn't. I went for the KT, the kicktail one. It's obviously got that kicktail so you can manoeuvre it a bit. Already I've used that so many times, whereas if I'd had the normal longboard version, I'd have had to jump off it, you know, move it around manually. The size feels absolutely spot on. Construction really solid, no rattly bits. When you drop it on the floor, it just feels solid. It's ace. Really happy with it. And the one thing that I'm really loving, this little guy. Although the rubber does sort of come off a little bit, so I'll probably lose that at some point. Although it won't stop the handle working, will it? Yeah, WOWGO KT, awesome stuff. Really like it. So that basically concludes my opening and first go on it. Really impressed. I've just got to find some excuses to ride the thing now.